Hey guys, Aaron here, back in the garage making another video. I hope you've been enjoying this series so far. If you have, I hope you're giving these videos a thumbs up because it does help. And of course, YouTube added a super thanks button if you'd like to contribute to the channel. Much appreciated. Everything goes back to the channel to make this content for you guys. So we got the engine out. It took a lot of time and effort and money just to buy this car to make this video because that's the only reason I bought the car. But now that it's out, we're gonna dig in and see if we can figure out what happened. So here she is. I'm gonna be able to sit down and work on this. That's the big advantage of having a car, or having an engine out of the car. So it is this bank over here that had the issue. So we're gonna start by removing the spark plugs and stuff that's in the way so that we can get the cam cover off. So I'm gonna be referring to my video myself so I can remember how I got this thing off. I should note the one step that I am not gonna worry about is removing these plugs and trying to use any sort of cam blocking tools because I don't care. It is, even when I started thinking about like removing this thing, those things really, well, this is a 3-chain, I guess. So I think it's got a groove in both the top and the bottom. But when I did it on my Boxster, it just has a groove down here. The one on top doesn't even hold it in. All you do is you hold the bottom one here. And when you take the cover off, the chain and guides over there that are on it, and there's caps holding it down on that side, are like really tight, and I don't even know how you could damage this. People say it prevents you from accidentally breaking the cam that's in here, but I mean, the cover comes off really easily. It's not like it's stuck to it or anything, so I think it would be really tough to damage it without doing those, but you know, of course, don't listen to me because I don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna show you an example of removing this without them on there now, so you know, you'll see what happens. Well, obviously most of my videos are super detailed and they show you every nut and bolt and size of everything. I have videos on how to remove spark plugs or replace spark plugs, a whole video on removing this cover. So please refer to those if you need to know how to do it, because this video is just gonna be more, you know, I'm just gonna speed it up, show you me taking this stuff off, and then we'll get to what's inside, the important part. All right, you guys good to go? Let's just start by disconnecting our spark plugs. All right, since I skipped it before, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the Borescope in here, which is what you would normally do with this still in the car. That's the easiest way to kind of see in there. So as you can see, those are pretty fun. You can get inside your bores a little bit there. All right, lesson learned. So our chain tensioner is right here. And it is just a fraction too close to the table to get a 32 millimeter socket on it. So if you need to remove that on a table, keep that in mind. I'm just gonna skip removing it and take off the oil pump. God damn it. Holy crap, it broke this giant screwdriver. All right, so before I remove it fully, I'm gonna mark where it was to see if it was in the correct way. All right, mark the corners white. All right, I just double checked with my video. This is how it was installed for bank 1, and 1 through 3 is on the left, facing in towards the middle of the engine, so that should be the correct installation. So already I see something that would prevent this from rotating. We got a bunch of chain all bunched up over here. So I'm gonna get the cover off, just remove all of these bolts on here and remove that guy. And yeah, I don't know what this thing is, but oh, I guess it's probably a temperature sensor. It's just a little wire that you pull straight up. All right, I think I have everything unbolted. This guy didn't want to come out yet. All right, it's leaking oil, of course. Let me let that drain. So here's our new one. You can see we got similar marks over here where it blew a hole last time. So looks like the problem still exists, whatever that problem is. So this one looks a lot different than mine, being a 3-chain one. So of course our tensioner is still in here. Yeah. We have a piece of, I think that's actually the outside of a chain link. See, no way these things are gonna fall out. They're held on right here in the middle, and they're held on over here with these caps. So now I can pop this cap off. And I still have a new cap. I didn't have to puncture it and damage it. All right, well, there is this one issue over here on our intake cam. You can see that is super scarred and kind of burnedy looking. And if you look behind it, on the right, you can see a lifter. On the left, looks like we're missing something. All the other lifters seem to be in here and a little springy. So all of those are there. The ones up here seem to be intact. These two in the middle. So it's over here. What is this, bank 6, I think? I mean, 3? I mean, I don't know. So what is this, number 3 over here on bank 1 on the far right? I don't know. I can never keep track of what these things are. All right, so if you've been watching my videos, you know exactly as much about Boxster engines as I do. So anybody else that knows more, if you'd like to offer some guidance at this point, make any more educated guesses, please do so. I'm gonna stop here for this video and we'll continue again later.